What's happening, everyone? It's your boy Gingy. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about transitioning from weightlifting to calisthenics, why I decided to do that. And there's two parts to it. One being because of the pandemic keeps shutting down the gyms, and the other reason was because I did a calisthenics workout, a bodyweight workout, and with one of my mates, and found that I had a lot of instability issues. It's crazy that these days we forget about our own body weight and using that to gain muscle or, get to our goals, get to our fitness goals essentially. More than ever before, people are wanting to work out at home and are actually interested in essentially mastering their own bodies. A lot of people actually might not know how to get started. So we're going to go through that today, and we're going to look at the push-up and the progressions you might take to be able to do a push-up. I'm going to take you through it right now, and we're going to get started, and we're all going to go on this journey together. If you can't do a push-up, we're going to work on it right now, and we're going to level up together. We're going to level up our fitness, level up our mastery of our own bodies, and we're going to become the best versions of ourselves. To achieve our goal of doing a push-up off the ground, we're just going to use the wall. Okay, and this is where we're going to start to build up our strength over time. And we're going to aim for 10 reps, and then we're going to change the angle after 10 reps to make it a little bit harder. So we're going to do 10 reps, and then I'm going to change the angle to another 10 reps, change the angle to another 10 reps. This is my first position. Pretty basic. So that was the first angle, I guess. So we're going to make it even harder by just stepping back and making a harder angle, essentially. So I was here. We're going to step back, and I'm going to hit 10 from here. And then we're going to step back again, make it even harder if that was too easy. And this will be our last step, and then we're going to look on to do the next progression from here, if we have enough strength doing this. So the last one, I'm just stepping a little bit further back. Boom. So we want to kind of change the angles against the push-ups that we do off the wall till we're comfortable doing it at an angle that's challenging. And then we're going to move on to the next sort of progression to step it up even further. So the next progression from the wall is we want to find something where we can get an incline angle on. And the best way to do this is like the back of the couch. So we're just going to use the back of my couch, but you can use anything. You can use whatever you have, that will give you an incline angle. All right. So we've just hit 10 reps on the back of the couch. If you feel like you want to go to the next progression from there, it'll just be making the incline harder, all right? So I'm going to find something around the house, and I'm going to show you a harder version of that incline. So the next logical step from the couch is actually finding something maybe half the incline, half the height, and doing the exact same thing we've been doing. If you want to reduce the amount of body weight you're using, if you find it that this is still tough, we can start from our knees, okay? We're just going to hit a few reps, and we're just going to see if we can do it or not, all right? Now, if you can do it on your knees, I want you to do it on your toes. Right here, I'm on my knees, and we're just going to hit them here, right? Just get good and confident and build up the strength doing this first before you incorporate more of your body weight, right? So now we're moving up to our toes. This is a lot harder, and I can definitely feel the difference when I bring my weight off my knees, okay? If you feel like you can't bring your weight off your knees yet, that's okay. We'll work up to that. But this is the next step that I will take from using the back of the couch in building up your strength to do a push-up. The only next thing is to not use any props or tools at all. We're just going to be using all of our body weight in the next progression. So here we are in the last progression before we can get into doing a push-up with all of our body weight. And it's the last progression because we're going to start from our knees again. And we're just going to do, basic, just a basic push-up off our knees, okay? That could be challenging, but if you've been doing all the other progressions that we've been doing, you should be able to do this with ease and with confidence. The next step from there is to do your first, ever real push-up, essentially. The way that we're going to do that is just to lift our knees up off the ground and keep our elbows in and just execute. So that's where we're all aiming to get to. So there you have it, guys. We're using our own body weight to perform a push-up. Now, this is one of the basics when it comes to learning calisthenics. Calisthenics is all about, push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and then more advanced things after that. But those are the basics, and we need to get good at the basics first. And I know a lot of you out there maybe have never really done body weight exercises before, and have never done a push-up or a pull-up, or you don't have the strength to be able to do a push-up and a pull-up. So these are the progressions that I would take in order to start to achieve mastery of our own bodies and to get stuck into the real meat and bones of the calisthenics, where we can get fun with it all. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you want any different progression exercises, and I hope that this has been helpful. So if it has been helpful, I want to hear about that in the description as well, okay? Just leave me your feedback, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Catch you in the next one.